Let's see, why don't we do powered exoskeletons, and let's take a look at this event. Talons from the Void. A snarling, hissing fiend has appeared out of the void. With one giant swipe of her talon, she snatched the archaeology shuttle carrying the excavation team and the rubricator back to the ISS Pomponius Mela, bending it open and prying the rubricator from within. Seems we have finally had the displeasure of meeting the hoarding rat's assailant. The dragon must have been attracted by their countless treasures and made her nest within the royal palace, feasting upon their bodies. And perhaps she was on the prowl, or observed from afar as we had excavated the ruins, waiting for the right moment to strike. She appears to be growling something in our general direction. Okay, so this is an interesting situation. We can either run away, or we can try to talk to it. I'm going to take the risk and try to talk to it. Okay. The rats went squeak, squeak, squeak. Then their bones went crunch, crunch, crunch. Now it is your turn to tickle the inside of Shard's belly. Yes, you have been naughty, little ones. The rubricator belongs to the Shard. I imagine I can either beg for my life or I can yell at it. You know what? Let's be bold. I mean, it's only a science ship, right? A thunderous rumble erupts from the dragon's belly. Suddenly her wings are wrapped around the ship, her steamy breath fogging up the windshield as she peers inside, a maniacal glint in her eyes. How did she get close so fast, and is she smiling? Why, you whet my appetite, little ones. She purrs softly and then lunges at it with all of her might, fangs exposed. Well, that's not good. Yeah, they're dead. They are dead. So I guess I have to kill this thing. Well, so this is awkward. We've got a colony here, and there is a grand dragon in the system. Can you imagine what it's probably like to be on that planet? Like, well, so, guess we're not leaving. You know, this dragon just like hovering over in orbit. I don't even know what the combat power of this thing is.
Construction.
I guess I'll have to, I wonder if I can ask the curators about it. Hidden worlds. The crew clearing the quicksand of Witcher Prime has made a breathtaking discovery. Hidden deep within the basin is a colossal alien space station. Architecturally stunning and built with a technology far superior to our own, is a true work of art. The station appears to have crashed to the surface, surviving the impact thanks to its unusual shielding capabilities, which our scientists are now eager to examine. Regrettably, an archaeological excavation would prevent us from working the land until its completion. Yes, we're gonna take that. I would rather get the archaeological site. In fact, let's get ourselves it is on Witter, right? Yeah. So since it's on Witter, let's go ahead and build a science ship to take care of this. Yeah, it looks like we need to upgrade our fleets again. Now we probably need to start putting some alloys into building them up some more.
Construction complete.
Got that construction queued. And then once our science ship is ready, and it is,
Vessels upgraded.
let us send somebody over to take a look at that excavation site. I am excited to see what comes of it. Do we have enough? How much influence are we going to need to make a claim on Earth? We need 53 more. So I think once we are getting close to making that claim.
Technology secured.
You know what? Maybe we just go for it now and make the claim while we're fighting, so that we can make sure that they're still fighting their second war when we do this, and really make sure the damage is done. Can I invite any attackers? I cannot. Let's go for this.
We have declared war.
So we're gonna go ahead and fight our second war against the Earthlings, and we're going to reinforce this fleet. And we're going to scout up ahead with our Corvette fleet while it is building up. Also means that we're going to need an admiral for our main fleet.
Technology secured.
Ooh, we could get the weapons range one sounds pretty good. And the fact that they're all psionic is nice because they get more damage and whatnot. Ooh, okay, let's get on to fast since we got some more things going on. And let's pick our technologies, which I'm way behind on now. So we want shields. I think we want system capital complex, because we can get a government reform. And let's get mining station output. And let's also increase our fleet here. Just add more cruisers. And on this, more Corvettes. This fleet, when we eventually get around to building it up, is just going to be a straight swarm fleet.
Sphere of influence expanded.
Looks like our dragon planet colony is
Star system charted.
is finished. It's ready to start being a thing. Let's build them some housing. That's really all we can do for now. Start moving our main fleet towards Earth.
Tactical retreat.
Where's this happening? Ah, must be one of our fleets trying to
Construction complete.
fly into there.
Construction complete.
Okay, so our fleet is still on its way. I don't really want... I guess there's some blockers we can clear, but I'm not really worried about it right now. We do have unemployment on Lando Prime. Could build... we don't have enough minerals to ironically build the minerals producing thing. I guess we could buy some real quick. We are getting to a point with these planets where I am tempted to start making some, maybe making a sector or two. We'll see. We do have like 9 of these things now. And it's going to keep getting bigger. Well, hopefully it's going to keep getting bigger. Looks like they have a small fleet there and really nothing defending Earth, which is going to cause them to have a bad time. Let's get our general back up here. And you're just going to start your way over. Okay, where's combat happening? Oh, you know what's happening is that station keeps repairing itself, and then it gets blown up. That sounds pretty unfortunate. You know, it's very much a roll the rock up the hill and watch it fall back down kind of situation. Alright, let's see how our fleet does entering their homeworld system. There's not really any meaningful resistance for us here, it looks like, other than maybe the station, which we'll get to see how well our new weapons do again. Oh gosh, our weapons destroyed their shields. Those Nulls. Those Null Void weapons, man. They seem pretty nice. And we now have station or system supremacy, so we can start bombing. Our army is getting reasonably close. How are they looking on? They do have a 189 garrison. I feel like our 1K will eat through that pretty quickly. So I'll basically only bomb until the army gets here, and then we'll try maybe immediately invade. That way I don't. In fact, let's. Since we're actually gonna take this planet, I don't want to run the devastation up too high. Oh wow, this place has a ton of crime. But why? Oh, they didn't build anything to prevent it. That's fun. They have a pretty heavy consumer goods deficit.
Technology secured.
Looks like, yeah, their ally is still very much distracted by this war. Oh no, actually that's not. That's my my former, I guess former ally. No wait, we have a defensive pact. They declare this offensively? Oh yeah. Their fleet must be focusing up here. That fleet's really the only... actually we're ready for invasion. It's really the only one I'm worried about causing me competition. The Earth fleet is rather small. Let's see how our psychic troops are going to do here.
Invasion commenced.
Oh, they're going to do quite well. These defense armies don't stand a chance. Let's take a look at their stats real quick. They're doing... Wow, they're doing 6.72 to 13.5 morale damage, 3.9 to 7.8 regular damage. Wow, and they've got a plus 30% damage, 40% morale, 50% morale damage, and 33% defense. Yeah, the Psionic armies are good. I'm not going to lose a single army in this fight. Of course, we also had like a 10-to-1 advantage here.
Ground invasion force has seized a planet.
But that is important. So now we have their capital. And we can quickly move to take the secondary planet over here. San Cristobal. Oh, that's a good name. I like that. That's a cool city. In real life. Then we can use our Corvette fleet to do this little harassment action where we just sort of take a bunch of easy systems and then come back. Basically, we're just going to try to occupy some stuff to drive up war exhaustion and make them have to work for it. We need to pick an engineering research. Let's get cruiser hull points, since that's our heavy ship right now. And can we reinforce?
Secured. Construction complete.
Let's build up some more ships. Okay, they do have a transport fleet here. That's really about it. So that means I'm just going to go ahead and start having these folks move this way. Now that they are here. Let's take a look at this fight. Again, our fleet just annihilates shields with that weapon set up. And then we rely on lasers to do the rest of the job. Let's pick a physics research. Let's get advanced research complexes. And we have an archaeological site event. The hidden worlds. This is that one that just sort of appeared on Winter Prime. Records aboard the station reveal that the former inhabitants were deeply religious and had no contact with the outside world, which they feared and despised. Every aspect of their lives was governed by an omniscient oracle who scried their destinies at birth. Divine will decided everything from their choice of partner and occupation to the minutiae of their daily lives, leaving them with little individual freedom. Most were afraid to diverge from their destined paths, as all who did perished under mysterious circumstances. Okay, that's kind of weird. That's not even kind of weird. That's like super weird. One thing that's good about killing these transport fleets is it should push up their war exhaustion a bunch and give us basically free war score, because they can't really fight back. And oh yeah, we're gonna take this planet real quick. It has. Oh, okay. We need to run away from this fight. So we were not ready for that. They had their fleet is a little bigger than the Swarm fleet right now, but we'll land armies here, and then we'll go ahead and go to Mintaka with our main fleet, just to make sure they can't get in behind us. And it looks like we can reach into the shroud, so let's do that. Void shimmers with power. Let us rest a while. Let's try for the increased ship speed. Yay! We managed to get it. So now we got a plus 40% sublight speed for the time being.
Ground invasion force has seized a planet.
All right, so we managed to get that planet. Probably should make sure we're actually doing things in our territory. Let's go ahead and build this starbase. And then this starbase, and can we just build all three? Be done? Yes. And you can go over here and do that. You can go do this. That way we can go back to paying attention to the war. Once this fleet comes back, we'll get it back in action. I was just worried about having it go up against like that 1.8k on its own. We had lost a couple corvettes, so it just seemed wise to retreat. In fact, we may want to. We're at 90%. I don't think we need to repair yet. So we do need to think about where we're going to go next in the war, though, as I imagine we're nowhere near close to a settled status quo. So we're going to need to take more things. We could push our way up to Korovan and take that system. (2296-1205), which means I want to move these back to our space. Seems they we're only really willing to fight that smaller fleet, and then after that, they aren't willing to challenge my 5.2k fleet. I'm guessing it's because at one point, maybe that's all that Earth has to bear. I'm not sure why their allies aren't coming in. I mean, they're clearly fighting. But it seems like they're fighting these folks, maybe. Oh no, not the... yeah. But I don't know if they're not careful. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna win this war while they're fighting this other one, and maybe they'll win up here, but they'll lose down here, and United Nations Earth might lose its capital, which is great for us, I guess. We're almost caught up on consumer goods, which is kind of cool. Which means I'll do one more of these to get us there. Let's build a generator district, and then they need housing. Okay, we got a new building we can build on Sutharia. But what do we build? We could build like an energy grid and like really make the most of this money we're making. We could... I also want to look at like amenities. How are we doing? Actually, we got plenty of those though. I don't think we have any special buildings. We could get alloys. An alloys foundry, another one of those. Let's do that. We haven't fixed unemployment here though. Let's put an agricultural. Let's take care of that. Start getting our army moving in that direction.
Construction complete.
It seems we're not going to get any resistance. This fleet is seemingly back and ready to go. Let's get some reinforcements ready for it, and let's have it move up along the path also, so we have backup. Oh, there are two planets here. Interesting. Actually, so taking this system is going to be quite a blow.
Construction complete.
I'll invade this one first. Oh. Let's see what kind of... I just got the two. That won't be much of a contest for us to deal with.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete.
I don't think we really need to worry about bombing those planets just because the armies there are so weak. Doesn't matter. We're not going to lose anybody in the process. Alright, Hidden Worlds. Destined for Defiance. The archaeological team has made an unexpected discovery. Embedded within the station walls is a hidden surveillance system that seems to have been feeding visual and auditory information to a single point somewhere within the station's core. Someone was monitoring the disciples at all times, even in their most private moments. In some places, the equipment has been torn out or sabotaged. Closer to the central hub are signs of violence and disruption. It seems as though at some point, the inhabitants discovered they were being monitored. That is curious. It seems they went egalitarian there. Where's the star? Here's our army. Let's take a look, make sure we're not missing out on anything strange going on. Doesn't look like it.
Construction complete.
We can, however, queue up a bunch of orders over here. Oh, forgot about this observation post. So we could change our policy if we want to have them raise up. Technologically enlighten them. We're policies. So we could go to oh no, native enlightenment. Let's do it. I think it is within character that we would want to bring our type of spirituality to other worlds, you know? I guess we could also do the indoctrination thing. That could be fun. Although, what are there? No idea about what their traits are. I feel like I should be able to see this. Maybe not. But let's make sure. I don't think any of these care about unrestricted research, do they? Oh, actually, this one would really like it. Okay, let's just do the enlightenment thing. I did change the policy, right?
Technology secured.
Native enlightenment allowed. Are they fanatic xenophobe? So maybe we need to... Let's make sure that faction won't like it if I indoctrinate them. I don't think they care about... Oh, wait. Yeah, I can't risk messing that up. That is unfortunate. Maybe, can I see it under their contact screen? Who are these? Euthabian? Yeah, they're fanatic xenophobes. You know what I probably could do is just invade their planet after this war is over and just kind of take care of that problem before it becomes one. Let's invade this world, and then we'll move on to the next one. Our technology is done. Get ourselves a civic slot. Let's get more society from researchers.
Planetary invasion commenced.
As always, our armies are just shredding right through their defenses.
Has seized a planet.
Let's go ahead and land our armies over here.
Tactical retreat.
Now we do have an unspent civic point that we can look at. So if we want it, we could reform our government and add something. We already have exalted priesthood and efficient bureaucracy. What could we add? I don't really want to do slaving. Election influence cost, maybe. Not really feeling police-scape. Philosopher King could be interesting since we have a matriarch. We could get +2 ruler. level cap. That could be powerful. I'm gonna get functional architecture. Consumer goods. Now that one might also be good for us, since we seem to have a constant problem with that. And especially since I would like to move to a military... oh no, I think I'll have to check it. Maybe we did already move to the militarized economy, and that's why we constantly have that problem. Yeah, we did that earlier in the stream. Although the edict cost would be nice too, but I don't know though. Since we're expanding right now, we probably don't need that. We won't have enough influence to spend on it anyway. Yeah, you know, I think we go with environmentalist, but we don't have enough influence. So when we have enough influence, we'll go with environmentalist.